Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Hendricks. I have two special guests with me today. What is your name?
Lincoln Hendricks.
And your name?
Landon Hendricks.
All right, awesome. So I want to do something special today because these two boys are the pride of my life. I love them so much.
I'm awesome.
They are awesome. Do you know you're awesome?
Yeah.
I wanted to introduce the concept of dental implants to my boys.
What if somebody's teeth is really bad and you need to take it out? How do you replace it? Do you have an actual different real tooth somehow? Or do you just put in a certain thing that looks like a tooth?
Like this is a tooth, we call this a molar. This is one that goes in your very far back, so it's a back tooth, okay? So and this is this part that you see. So this part, white part, that's the part that's called a crown. That's the portion you see. Everything below,
that's inside your gums.
Exactly. So when someone has a tooth that goes bad, they start to hurt, and the tooth hurts really bad. And there's two things you can do. You can pull the tooth out of the mouth, or you can basically take off the top portion of the tooth and take out the part that has blood. So underneath these teeth, there's blood and nerves that come into the tooth. And so if we make a hole in the top of the tooth and we take out the guts, we take out the blood in the guts, then the tooth doesn't have any more pain. Is that gross?
Kind of.
Yeah, so you can save a tooth by doing a root canal and putting a crown on it, like this here. Basically, you're taking the soul out, you're taking the guts out, and now you won't hurt anymore. Or you take the tooth out and you put an implant in. In this implant now, you can build a new crown that goes on top, like this. Oh. So see these roots here? The roots are what go into the bone. The implant acts like the roots, so that the crown now sits like this.
Wow.
Wow. Pretty cool, huh?
So basically, you don't make new teeth. You just use the same teeth, and then you put this in.
Yeah. So step one would be to take the tooth out. So again, imagine this tooth is here. We take it out, and now there's this hole. Actually, let's see here. Let's see. Here's some teeth here. Let me see if I can take these out. Oh, this is good. So let's say that we have an implant here, or a tooth here. So if we extract the tooth like this, take it out, now there's a hole, right?
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Is that cool? You're liking that, huh? So tooth comes out, and you have this big hole there. Then you take an implant, but it's smaller than this. And it goes in, and then you put a brand new crown, Lincoln, on top of it. So it's not the same crown.
Do you want to put this back in?
Don't lose it. Yes.
So, what if you put an implant in and they're all done? But what if since it's not really a real tooth, what if it breaks? Do they just come back in and you do it all over again?
The implant that's in the bone is still good. It's just the crown on top that breaks, and yes, you can replace that part. So there's three parts to when you do implants. You have the implant. Let's see if this will fit here. Yeah. So you have the implant that goes in the bone. Then this is called a connector, or in dentistry we call it an abutment. It's a connection between these two. Okay. So most likely what happens if you broke the tooth is it'd be just this portion. So if you broke this portion, yes, and that can happen, not very often, but if the crown is broken, then you just make a new one. So you make a new one and put that on top.
Okay.
That make sense?
So what if instead of just one tooth, what if it's your whole mouth? What if your whole mouth is all your teeth inside your mouth are happen? Do you have to put in every single one at one time?
That's a really good question, buddy. And that's a question that people have all the time. So high five. That's a good question. So what happens when someone has lots of bad teeth? Do you have to replace all the teeth at once? Is that your question? Or
yeah, do you have to do it individually, or
Oh,
Can you like take it all out and then just?
So that's awesome. That's such a good question. So here's the cool thing is even if you lose, see, we take out all these teeth, we don't have to put an implant in every spot. You don't. We only have to have 4. So even though how many teeth there are? How many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13. I got 14. 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14. So there's no wisdom teeth here, so 14 teeth, okay? So even though you have 14 teeth, you don't have to have 14 implants. So literally, we could take out all these teeth. Here, let's do it. So we're going to extract a bunch of teeth right now. So let's take out all these teeth. Who wants to help me?
Me.
Go ahead and extract these teeth.
It's
Put them over here.
with gloves.
Yep, put them over here.
Ah!
So just pull them all out like that.
Why is it cold? Oh.
Because extracting teeth is hard.
Yeah, it's hard to take teeth out of people.
Boy, you guys are awesome at this. You guys are going to be awesome dentists one day.
If we are dentists. I might be a famous singer or actor. I'm definitely going to be famous. I already know that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we just extracted all the teeth. Okay.
Okay.
So now we don't have to put an implant in every spot. What we need is to have 2 implants in the front and 2 implants in the back. And after we have that, then we can build a brand new set of teeth to go on top of it. So just like a chair, a chair has 2 legs in the front, 2 legs in the back. Mm-hmm. That's what we have to have here is 2 implants in the front, 2 implants in the back, and then we can connect it. Remember, there's a connector, so you have the implant connector, and that connector connects the bridge.
Is that because, like, you don't need to put all the rest because, like, people can't see that?
Mm-hmm.
See the rest of the teeth? You can only, like, see the ones that you put. So you only need to put a little bit in because that's the only place where people could see.
It doesn't mean that there's some people that actually still get more than 4 implants. Sometimes you get 5 or 6, and there's some people still actually put in an implant for every single tooth. But can you imagine? That's a lot of surgery, and it's a lot more expensive.
Yeah, it'll take a lot of money.
Dad,
Millions of
if,
dollars.
like, let's say you were eating a whole candy and then your tooth got cut in half.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do then?
So if your tooth broke in half,
Yeah.
so if your tooth broke in half, most likely you'd probably have to have the tooth extracted and an implant placed. Okay, so if your tooth got cut in half, and like let's say Landon woke you up in the middle of the night and he was cutting your tooth right out.
Oh, I totally do that.
It depends where it was cut in half, because if you cut like as a little portion off the top, then the tooth might still be okay. You have to just put a filling. You just have to add some extra fake tooth onto it. But if truly like the tooth got cut right in half, most likely the tooth would be past the point where we can save it. Meaning it's going to die. And if it's going to die, we need to take the tooth out and then put an implant in.
What if, like, somehow, let's say, a knife got in your tooth and it cut, like, this part in half? Like,
If that happened, that would hurt a lot, and you for sure would need an implant.
okay.
Okay. Well, tell me, what's a cavity?
A cavity is when your tooth, like, gets too much sugar on it and it
It's like too
makes the
healthy.
tooth go bad.
That's right. Yeah, it's good. Man, you're smart. So a cavity, the definition of a cavity is actually a hole. The hole is because you get these little bugs on the side of your teeth, and they basically make it so that the tooth that's really strong becomes really soft. And when it becomes soft, it literally starts to like erode. It starts to cave in, and then there's a big hole there, and that's why it starts to hurt, and then it starts to look bad, and then eventually someone bites down and the tooth breaks altogether.
Well, does teeth have nerves?
Does teeth have what?
Nerves.
Nerves?
Nerves.
Nerves.
Oh, nerves. Do teeth have nerves? Yes, they do.
So let's say if you basically cut a tooth in half, it would hurt.
Yep.
But you didn't cut the root, because the root would probably have nerves too.
Yep. So yeah, the nerves are just like each root would have a nerve that leads into it, and it would come all the way up into here. And so as long as you didn't hit the nerve and cut the nerve off, then the tooth can still be saved.
If like let's say the tooth came off, would the nerves be dead?
If the tooth came off,
Like of the root.
yeah, anytime the tooth is disconnected from the nerve, it's gonna die. Yep.
Okay, so basically, but what if like somehow, let's see, so your root got paint on it, would you have to use...
Let's get back to this paint thing, huh? Root got paint. Okay, so let's go there again. So your root got paint on it. Okay, go ahead.
Would you have to like do this? Like, or is there some way you could take it out and then wash it off and then put it back in?
Okay, let's start with what is a root, because I think that's probably the part that's confusing. Can you point on here? Where's the root?
This.
Yep. So tell me where the root is on here.
The root is right here.
That's on the bottom, right? What about what's this called?
The tooth.
Starts with the C.
Crown.
Crown. So you got tooth and crown. So where is the crown? In your mouth.
In your mouth.
Right here.
Right. So everything that you see is the crown. So do you see the root?
No.
So it's down below. So your question, you said, what happens if you got paint on your root? How would you get paint on your root?
I don't know. Your tooth came out, and then
So you're saying that you're painting, and then you fall, your tooth falls out of your mouth,
and
you go to pick it up, and you get paint on it.
And then you glue it back on.
And then you glue it back on. Okay, and where was the question?
Would you have to take it back out and wash it?
Yeah, yes. If you did that, you wouldn't have a tooth anymore.
Okay, so Dad.
Okay, hold on. Now it's Lance's turn.
Okay, so I sometimes see like really old people, like they don't like have like normal teeth in there, but they have like these things like I forgot what they're called, like just like this.
Is it called dentures?
I don't know if they're called that, but like why don't you put like the teeth in there, but like some like you instead you put like the teeth that you can take out. You know, like, do you know what I'm talking about?
So you're talking about dentures? So dentures are the things that come in and out of your mouth?
Yeah, like it's kind of like lots of, like, pretend like you lose all your teeth in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Do you, I see lots of old people, like, they don't have, use the fake teeth that, like, stay in there. They have, like, teeth to help them bite and everything, but then they can take it out at night.
Yeah, that's called a denture. Do you want me to go grab a denture and show it to you?
Sure.
Do you know what a denture is? So when someone loses their teeth, because this is way cool, I like this. Okay. Right here, this is an example. Goes here. When someone has all their teeth, you see how much bone they have? They have lots of bone.
Yeah.
And then over the years, they lose bone. So when someone has their teeth extracted, a lot of people will get a denture. And a denture is basically a big plastic piece of, it's like a big block, but it looks like teeth, right? But they're fake teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes right over the top like that there. And see that line again?
Yeah.
So literally, it goes up, and it's a big plastic block that sits in the mouth. How do you think it stays in?
I don't know.
How do you keep a denture in?
There's like,
Gotta be careful.
let's
Don't
say,
let it out.
there's screws.
Well, a denture
Basically-
doesn't have any implants in it. So an implant literally goes in the mouth, and how it stays in is it suctions up.
In suction.
Like, it'll get stuck in there and it makes it stick.
Yeah, exactly. That's actually a really good way of explaining it.
Smart.
Exactly
Yeah.
right, buddy. So, just like on a window, how you push something up against a window and it sticks, it's because you're pushing all the air out, and then the pressure's pulling it in. Okay.
Like trying to pull air in.
Exactly. And so with the denture, the only way it stays in is if you have a lot of surface. Meaning the more surface you have, the better it's going to stay in. It has more surface tension. Okay? But can you imagine wearing this in your mouth?
Yeah, it wouldn't be
Yeah.
very
That would be very cool,
comfortable.
huh? And so a lot of people will have their teeth extracted and they get a denture. But with a denture, do you see what happens is they continue to lose bone until they get all the way down here. And can you imagine this is a lot harder? The denture doesn't fit very good down here, right? Remember,
Yeah.
it was made for this, and over time it goes to here, and so now it's rocking all over the place. They're talking and it's falling out. And so a lot of patients will come in and they'll be like, hey, I hate my denture. What can you do? And that's where we go and we give them implants. And if we put implants in there, remember, 4 implants, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're like little screws, right?
Mhm.
Here's an example of them, right? Here's an implant, goes into the bone, and then that can connect into a bridge that's a lot smaller. Look how that fits right on top of there, just like that.
No.
But Dad,
And it's fixed in place. It doesn't come off,
Does the bone
just like a tire.
Does the bone come back? Like,
Nope,
but
Just
Dad.
nope, doesn't come back.
So
Once the
then,
bone's gone, it's gone.
so like, if a tooth dies, it can get you really sick.
Yeah. Really sick. A lot of the patients that come and see Daddy, they aren't coming because they actually want to look better. They're coming because they feel so bad because their teeth are rotting in their mouth
And it really hurts.
and it really hurts. But then you have this big infection, and so it causes them to be sick all the time. They have no energy. They can't sleep good. That's really sad, huh?
I get it. Like, they just can't focus because it hurts so much.
Yeah. And at a certain point, the pain goes away, but the infection is still there. And so that's one of the things that happens is you'll actually have, initially the tooth will hurt, but if you don't do anything about it, sometimes the pain will go away, but the infection continues to grow. And that's why you'll have an infection there, and it just gets worse and worse. And as it gets worse, you feel your body gets sicker and sicker.
What if the gums get damaged in your mouth? Could that kill like a tooth? If like the gums get damaged, like right above where right here, like could it kill teeth?
So what happens is it wouldn't kill the tooth, but it would make it so it starts to hurt. So like, let's do an example. Like, what would cause something to hurt your gums?
Sometimes like when like I eat like a certain cereal, like it rubs against and it starts to hurt.
Yeah. So let's say you bite down on some cereal and you hurt the gums right inside by your tooth.
Yeah.
So if you were doing that all the time, and you're eating cereal like nonstop, maybe that's what you want. It would cause the gums to stay really swollen a lot, and eventually that could lead to bone loss around your tooth. But that's pretty extreme. So for the most part, you're injuring your gums isn't going to hurt your tooth.
Okay.
It's different. It'll just make it so it hurts.
Okay. that's
So
good.
Dad,
Yeah.
what if basically, let's say
You can draw another picture here.
there's
Yeah.
cavities on each.
First of all, what's a cavity?
It is like, let's say, when you eat sugar, like it gets inside and drills a hole.
Mm-hmm.
Like bugs drill a hole. So this is what I was talking about. So basically, you have your teeth, and let's say a cavity gets on all of them, and then it starts drilling holes in all of them,
Okay.
and then somehow basically somehow it killed the nose on your gums and your teeth and the roots. Would you pull the teeth out
We would.
and then basically build new gums?
Yep. So what would be? So let me test you. So we pull the teeth out, and then what? What would we do after that?
You would make new teeth, then you would take the gums out.
So we take the
And-
teeth out, but what has to support the teeth?
This.
Yep. So we take the teeth out, and we put an implant in, and then we build teeth on top of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But can this fit a whole layer of teeth?
Not one tooth. You'd have to have how many?
14.
No, almost. You would replace 14 teeth, technically 12, but how many implants do you need? How many anchors?
Anchors?
Think of it, it's like a chair. How many
You said
how many legs are on a chair?
4.
4. So that's the minimal amount that you need for.
Yeah, because you said
Yeah.
that you only need like in the front.
Yep.
And like I'm pretty sure like in the back.
Yep. You need 2 in the front and 2 in the back.
Yeah. I have a question.
Okay.
So like, but like in this, like, what if you lose all your? I mean, like, what if you like keep your teeth in, but can like your bones still go away? Like, can they still be damaged and go away? Like in this, even with teeth?
Yes. And that's what happens to most people. So what happens is when someone starts to get an infection in their tooth or an infection in the bone, it starts to cause bone loss. So you start to see see where that pink's at? You actually start to see the bone start to come down. That's called periodontitis. That means bone loss around teeth.
Is there like
And so most people that have all their teeth taken out already have some bone loss because of the infection that's in their mouth.
is there a way to like keep it healthy and keep the bone good?
Yeah, it's called brushing your teeth.
But Dad,
It's called flossing.
so let's say
I don't floss.
Not
very
eating too much sugar.
let's say somehow the half of your gums get cut off straight, and then would you suction it back together?
Suction.
Ask it a second time.
So basically, let's say your gums get cut in half, and you wanted to put it back together. Would you suction it
So
together?
if the gums got cut open, the way you get your gums to go back is you put sutures in. It's like a little rope that ties the 2 pieces of the gums together.
Oh.
Yeah, remember when
So-
I think I did stitches on your head and
So
no.
Oh, my
basically-
neck,
Here?
right here, my chin.
Yeah, remember I did stitches
Basically like this.
You did stitches
Yeah.
on his head.
kind of like that. Hey Mom, if you want to take your phone here, it's fine. You're almost-
Dad, basically, you know the gums. Do you make like new gums?
Like, can you grow it back?
Like,
is what he
I'm
said.
saying, would you? I'll tell you this again. What if
Okay.
this got cut in half? Could you, not would you, but could you, like, basically make a fake gum that sticks it together?
So are you talking about on a denture?
I'm saying if
In your mouth.
I'll say this again.
Okay.
If your gums got cut in half,
Okay, because this is not your
Like-
gums. That's fake gum. You can't look at that. So you're saying in your mouth. If your gums
Yeah,
got cut
like-
in half.
cut in half,
Okay.
And nobody's asking.
would like you have to make fake gums that would like stick it back together?
Nope. No, because gums are like skin. In your mouth,
They shed.
so in your mouth, gums are just skin in your mouth. And so what happened if you cut
sheds.
open your arm?
It would bleed.
It would bleed at first, If it was a really deep cut, you'd have to have stitches.
Mhm.
But what if it was just a small cut?
Well,
You put a Band-Aid on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
And then a Band-Aid, after a while, it would just grow back together, right?
uh-huh.
Same thing in the mouth. Only you don't put Band-Aids in the mouth. If you had a
Put
cut in the
Band-Aids
gums,
in
most
the
likely, if you just put a little bit of pressure on it, put some gauze on it, and then the bleeding will stop, and then it will start to grow back together again.
Dad, I don't know why I'm asking this. I'm very forgetful. But can our teeth grow back?
Can teeth grow back? No.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
I wish.
well, why can't teeth go back? Sometimes it looks like it can, because let's say you have your baby teeth on all teeth, and then
You only have like
and
two
then
baby teeth.
it comes out, and then a new teeth grows. It's basically
Oh, I see what you're
planting
saying.
another one.
But so here's the thing: is when you're a child, you have baby teeth, and then after baby teeth come out, you have your permanent teeth. So you only have 2 sets of teeth.
So basically, the other set of the teeth is just like deep down.
Yeah, yeah. So initially, when you're first born, you have your baby teeth, and they come up, and sometimes you'll have them just as a little baby, right? And then after about, when did you first start losing teeth?
Like about when I was 3.
No.
3? How about you? Remember?
I don't know, but he started losing his teeth when he was like 5.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7. That's pretty normal.
Well, I'm 7, so
Yeah.
probably.
So, you said, so so does it like, so you said like that, first the baby teeth are there, and then they go way far back in there. There's another pair that has permanent teeth. Did like your body just create that? Because if it created that, why can't it create any more like pairs of teeth?
Yeah. All right, that is a really good question, but the only person that knows the answer to that is up in heaven.
God.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is he built this so that we have one set of baby teeth. When you have a small jaw, you need small teeth, right? But then as you get bigger and bigger and bigger, you need bigger teeth. And so the baby teeth only last for a little time, and then after that you have permanent teeth. But yeah, Heavenly Father didn't create a third set of teeth.
So
Be awesome,
technically, your body can only produce one other pair of
Yep, only 2 sets of teeth. And there's actually some people that don't even get their permanent teeth. All they have is just their baby teeth, and then they lose them. And then they have these big spaces where they don't have teeth.
So, if paint splashed on the implants, would you have to take the implants out and clean them?
So why would paint get on implants? I'm just wondering, where did you get that idea?
If somebody was dipping paint in the thing and they dipped it too hard and then it splashed on their teeth.
Nope. Actually, if paint got on someone's teeth, you'd be just fine. It wouldn't hurt the implant.
So would it wash?
Unless you're replacing the implant right in the moment and it got dirty, then yes, that would cause problems.
Okay.
Dad.
Good question. Yeah.
So
Okay,
I'm
next
gonna.
question.
So when you're a baby, well, like you're losing your first pair of teeth, which is here's the jaw, here's the teeth.
Okay.
Then, let's say you're losing one tooth, which is this one right here.
Okay.
And then it comes out of your mouth, but you don't know. And then, you're drinking water while it happens because it's kind of like pouring it out, and then you swallow it because you're swallowing the water. Would a dentist have? Would a doctor or something? Would a doctor fix it, or a dentist?
For the tooth?
Like get the tooth out of the body.
Oh, out of the body? It would be a doctor. Yeah, a dentist only takes teeth out that are in your mouth. You'd have to have a regular doctor take it out. Good question, bud. Okay, so I have a question for you guys. So what does Dad do?
You're a dentist,
Okay.
and like you make
What kind of
people's.
dentist?
I don't know. You like make people's smiles good. You're not.
So I'm a make smiles good dentist?
Yeah.
This is what I'd say you do. So, you make people have their dream smile. You give
Help
them
people.
teeth that they never had before, that
Well, they probably did when they
they
younger.
would like and love forever.
Man, that's
You
good,
give
buddy.
them implants that could make them so they could hold stuff again.
Yeah,
That's emotional.
that's actually really good.
Make me cry.
There's a certain procedure that I do, and I'm going to see if you guys can remember what it's called. All-on.
4.
Good job.
4.
So what is all-on-4?
Like all-on-4
I just know what
sets of teeth.
All-on-4 sets of teeth. Explain
Or
it.
like implants, like
Like-
you some
Those,
Hold on, one at a time. You want to do it? Hold on.
I
Let's
don't
let Landon talk for a second. All-on-4.
Oh,
Okay, you got to either sit down or stand up, one or the other. Okay, go ahead.
So like all-on-4, like when you do an implant and like all the teeth are bad,
No.
then you only need to put in like 4 teeth, right? Like you only need to put in. Like,
Do you
4
think your dream
implants.
smile would only have 4 teeth?
Well, you only need. You said that you
Or are
only
you talking about something else? 4 what? 4 teeth or 4?
like
4 dentures.
4
Implants.
4 implants. Okay, so all on 4 implants. So that means we have a smile that's all on.
4 implants.
Yeah, so a smile all on 4 implants means that we take out the teeth. Sometimes people don't have teeth or indentures, or you have teeth, we have to extract them. And then we put how many implants in?
4.
4. Just like a chair with 2 legs in the front and 2 legs in the
Back.
and then you connect the whole smile or bridge with one continuous piece like this, and we call it all. Why do we call it all? I'll tell you why. Because it's not just teeth, it's actually the gums also. So when people smile, is your smile just teeth or is it gums too? Gums and teeth. So all on 4 means teeth and gums, the whole smile, all on 4 implants.
Yeah,
Why not 14 implants?
because then like
It just takes longer and it's way more expensive.
Exactly. It's a lot more expensive, a lot more surgery, and if you have imagine, I think of like a car. How many tires does a car have?
4.
Wait.
What if you had 14 tires on a car?
Oh, then it'd be. I don't know. It'd actually be really hard to turn and everything.
Would it be expensive to
Oh yeah.
change out the tires? So
Like,
Yeah.
all that.
4 tires on a car, or 4 legs on a chair, or 4 implants in a smile is all you need. Sometimes patients need a little bit more, and that's why Dad will do 5 implants or 6 implants or whatever we need to.
32 implants.
But no, not 32. But we never have to do 14 implants.
But
Okay?
Have you ever done
Dad?
10?
Yeah.
Why'd you become a dentist? Did you do it to help people?
Why do you think, Lincoln?
because you wanted people to be happy, and you wanted everybody to be like, darn, that's a good smile.
Darn,
That's a good smile. I like that. That's
yeah.
good. What does Daddy teach you guys every time you walk in front of a mirror?
That
To keep our teeth healthy.
No, what do I say when you look in a mirror?
I don't know.
You look handsome.
Yeah, remember how you say, ooh, you're looking good.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I'm always handsome.
Okay, so what's the most, let's do like some questions on Dad because people like to know a little about me. What's Dad's favorite ice cream?
Oh, I think that's chocolate.
Oh,
Vanilla.
that chocolate.
Yeah, the
stuff
chocolate
that
ice
Mom
cream.
once bought. Like it's a certain
Yeah.
brand. Isn't that
Yeah.
your favorite kind?
That's right. Yeah, I don't know what it's called. That's good.
Yeah, I don't
do
know
like
what
chocolate.
brand.
After this, can you tell us?
I think it's like
about
chocolate
us?
chocolate chip.
Mhm.
I think it's kind of like chocolate chip.
Now,
Okay, tell what does Dad like to do besides dentistry? What are Dad's favorite hobbies?
Hang
spend
out
time
with his
with us.
kids.
That's
Hang out
right.
with his kids.
So what do we do? What are the fun things that we do?
Play soccer.
Go
Soccer.
to Lagoon.
Lagoon's a sports park, an amusement park.
Watch
What else?
movies.
We do movies.
We get in the
Go
pool.
in the pool.
We go in the pool.
We sometimes
Go to the
eat
jumping
s'mores
pool.
around the
Mm-hmm.
eat s'mores around the campfire.
Go
Right.
camping.
Camping. We like boating, right?
Going on
Yeah.
trips.
Yeah.
Going on trips.
What's the crazy thing about Dad?
You always the thing is, you always want to fight, and I like that.
What?
I want to fight. You want to wrestle you? You mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Take you down?
Oh, I
but
take you down.
not
I'm the
that
alpha.
hard. You
I'm the
wanna
alpha.
prove that you're the alpha.
You
Right.
always try to prove
We have
it,
a
but you never
competition
win.
of who's the alpha, right?
I
Yeah.
always win.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I do.
What is the difference between a crown and a root?
A crown is basically this. A crown is teeth. It's so you could bite. Sometimes things get stuck in it though. And a root, let's say, it keeps the teeth alive.
That's right. Good job, buddy. And it anchors into what?
And anchors into the gum,
Yep. And the gum. What's in the gum? The bone.
the bones.
Yep. Good job. Way to go, man. You're good. You're good at teaching, aren't you? Do you have to have 4 implants, or can you have more?
You can have more, just not ever 14.
Yep. Like a car that has 4 tires, like a chair that has 4 legs. It's all about stability. We need 2 in the front and 2 in the
Back.
And the farther apart they are, the more stable they are, right? That's why.
Basically like a chair. You need 2 legs in the front, 2 legs in the back.
Exactly. Okay, Lincoln, tell me, what is ALL-ON-4?
ALL-ON-4 represents like 4 implants.
4 implants. And what do 4 implants do?
4 implants
They make it so people that don't have teeth can.
eat,
And
and so they can smile.
good job.
That's all about what dentists do.
And what's the coolest thing you think that? What's the coolest thing about what Dad does?
The
He
coolest
changed
thing,
people's life.
you change people's life
Just
and make them so they have the greatest smile they can.
You're good. Thank you for watching this video. These are the 2 most precious things that are males in my life. I have 2 daughters also. Maybe we'll do a video with them. But I thought it'd be fun to kind of teach and also learn from these little guys. The way that they think about the world is kind of interesting, and I think it's fun. They shared kind of their perspective. Both of these guys are so bright. I'm so proud of them. They're amazing, amazing little guys. And I say little, not little, right? They're not little anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm so grateful.
Big.
My why is because I believe that my why to why I do what I do is I want to help people, and I see it in these kids. I see it when I was a little boy. I was a little guy that just wanted to help people, and so I love you too. I'm proud of you guys. All right, so you guys end it. How do you want to end it?
Thank you guys for watching.
Yes.
Come back to us. See you. Bye.
I'm handsome, awesome. I don't know what
So-
to do without me.
Who starts us off?
Dad, so can I have that milk?
Are you gonna draw?
Yeah. So let's say, basically, what was I gonna say?
I don't know.
So basically, like,
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Hendricks, and I would just like to. That wasn't very good, was it? Okay, let's do it one more time. Okay, look at the camera. Here we go. But sometimes, if it's a break, Landon, come sit down.
sorry. Jump.
And you're okay. Let's leave that here. Okay.
Okay.
Jeez. So you can't distract me like that.
You're gonna.
What was I talking about? I forgot.
What if like your tooth got cut in half?
Oh yeah.
Dad,
Yeah.
are you gonna edit out any of the funny things I did?
Yeah. I'll edit stuff out.
Don't edit it all out. I want to think that I'm fun. I want them to think I'm funny, okay?
You want them to think you're funny? Okay.
Oh, did you know that? I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Where's the traditional dentist?
Camera, what if this happened? You accidentally glued these two together.
That's frustrating.
What would you think would happen? Who knows?
Get to stop.
My dad probably knows, but. So, Dad, let's say basically. It's okay,
You're okay, Charles.
so let's say basically this is the tooth. And this is the roots. And then let's say the roots get cut in half and the teeth gets cut in half. What would happen?
The tooth. Do you think it would be able to survive?
No.
No.
So the tooth is gonna die. Remember, at the bottom of the So here's the root. What's at the bottom of the root? Remember the nerves.
The nose.
Yep. So if it cuts in half, those nerves are gonna be damaged, and they're gonna die. So this tooth is basically going to start to hurt. So you start hurting. Your tooth hurts really, really bad, and then it starts to get an infection. And if you don't get the tooth out, you're gonna have this big infection. It's gonna make you sick. And some people actually die from tooth infection in the world.
Dad, what if, is there like anything in the world that can make it so that your teeth can melt?
What?
Melt. So your teeth would melt? What do you mean? Tell me more.
It's
Like-
he wants to know.
If-
Like,
Okay, it's okay, it's okay.
What if this is the tooth, and what
Okay.
if lava got cut on it?
Lava?
Would
Where
it
are
melt?
you? Would it melt?
Yeah.
Lava is really hot, so I think that would probably melt everything in the body.
even the bone. It would melt bone.
Yep. But why is lava in your mouth?
Because there's no water that you thought you hydrated and then it killed
You
you.
thought lava would keep you hydrated? Is that what you're saying?
Oh my gosh, you're crazy, man. I like it. I like crazy. Other questions you guys have?
So let's say, let's say this is the tooth again,
Okay.
and then a weird guy cut a hole in it, and then lava got in the hole. Would it kill the roots?
Yes.
Okay.
These are some of the coolest questions. I never got these before. If a hole got cut in a root and then lava got inside of it, would it die?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Dad, I have a question.
What if a tooth got stuck in your eye?